I would quit pop, but then I would get pissed off. Have a hit, then it's quick till the shit stops. With the spliff in my lips, listening to hip hop. No matter what, instrumental like a spit hot. Tight schedule, no time for a pit stop. My level, try climb, you get kicked off. Style's clever, my rhymes, they be tip top. I write till I die, heart switched off. The mic is my life, harsh with the things cuffed. My mind finds the fine rhymes, I'm like Rick Ross. A fly guy, it's my time to be the big boss. Nice light shine bright when I lift off.
Yeah! Oh shit, this is Amped Up Street Battles. My name is Codix. This is Heatwave event down in Warrnambool. This is a fucking tattoo battle. The losers get the logo tattooed on their own bodies to remind them that they lost for a whole fucking lifetime. Alright, so the battler on my right.
Zack Schmidt, DK Zack Schmidt. Follow us on SoundCloud, Facebook, all that. Also shout outs to MC Sparky. Let's fucking do it.
What up, Sparky? Battler on my left.
Jack Scary, shout outs to Lunar Imperial Designs, Amped Up, Teabags, Tie-Dyes, and Raised by Video Games. Let's get it.
That's what's good. Alright, 60
alright,
seconds
so
on you,
fucking
homie.
ready?
Fuck yeah!
Sorry to cut you off there, Codix, but alright, let's get into it. See, his name's Jack Carey. His rap name, Jack Scary. So apart from his appearance, you want to know how this cunt's lame? He thought it'd be cool and edgy when he raps to put an S in his last name. Now as gay as that is, it's better than what you used to call yourself. He used to call himself Jacked, but you ain't jacked. In fact, you were just thin and hairy. You're a liar if you're saying that you're jacked when you need to hit the gym, Carey. See, I'm a beast Rothman. You ain't even in my league, so watch me as I face down in my demonic. Last opponent from Bendigo I demolished. He was in a battle with that same bloke. Guess what? He lost it. So it's like, why do I have to battle this fucking dweeb? I got a hunch it's cause he likes to suck and please everyone who runs the league. I should have had a slightly higher caliber opponent, but this fuckhead asked for me. And since he's good mates with Codix, Codix hit me up like you want to battle Jack, and I just humbly agreed because I didn't want to bite the hand of somebody who feeds. You see, he used his connections to pull strings. Now it's got me in your face, dog, with an intent to leave it with a bruise almighty since you trying to play God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Carrey bars is something you got to deal with. But at the end of the day, I ain't bothered. I'm happy to catch a body. I just feel sorry for you because you thought Codix was your friend until he threw you in the forest. You won't get out of the woods. See, the hand you thought was feeding you just fed you to the wolves. Woo! Go!
First round on Jack Scary. Get it in, bro.
Alright. I swore no slogans. But for those who don't know me, I'm Jack, battle rap nerd artist with words, conveyor of the facts, slaying any of these rappers that are honestly straight whack, which brings me to the subject of Jack versus Zack. What up, Warrnambool? Straight up, thanks for having me. I travelled all yesterday to be here and be battling, but I ain't complaining. I volunteered in the first place. I was jumping at the chance to put on a show in my birthplace. And then they give me this mish bitch. So now Standard gets to witness me bring a body bag and toe tag. I'ma handle my damn business. Stan, wherever you are, you're lucky, cause you were next up on my hit list. The fact Chris gave me Zack ain't gonna make a lick of difference. I promise no Billy Trickett bars, cause this the cat that needs a smoking. But now I gotta take out Billy's leftovers like there's a cone that needed stoking. This brand needs better opponents. I got the force of an explosion. If I was a gat, the kickback make Chris wrist snap and have your chest exploded. And that's not a crazy notion. Flow's relevant and potent. I make waves so insane I'm an earthquake beneath the ocean. Bushfire the way I'm hella smoking. Batman villain kinda joking. Those lines you wrote are fine about Billy, but don't bring up me choking. This battle, each angle was measured well before the scheme was chosen. Pay respect at this event. Either come correct or you'll get exposed, kid. He's gonna try to break down my character, say I'm not what I claim. Which is fair, I ain't complaining, I'm about to do the same. All I'm saying is check the substance. Who here's the wordsmith? One writer couldn't give a fuck less and the other wrote in cursive. Word is Zack Schmidt's the favourite in this match. They said the same shit about Sturds, so I'll just leave it at that. Time.
Good Second round on Zack.
See, this faggot follows me everywhere I go. I see him in the street gawking. I'm like, hurry up. Faggot, can you keep walking? It's like, I need to handle this legally, but he probably only breach orders. It's like, I ain't even big in rap, but he reckons that I'm enormous. It's like in his fairy tale mind, I'm a giant that Jack has been stalking. Now that's a bar, faggot. Take your pad out and take notes. Bars will always win over someone who says jokes, and that's all you have. Plus your multis are lackluster, and he gets a frog in his throat that makes him croak from all the pressure he cracks under. Now you can try and hide that with what little confidence you have. I won't go about this quietly. When I look at you, I see an adolescence filled with social anxieties. You see, he tries to pick apart the way a person raps and tries to assassinate their character, but you don't stand a chance against an assassin of this caliber. I'm telling you right now that you just won't make it. said I'm not so crazy. The only way this match will be a close shave is if I get Atty's Adam's apple with a cutthroat razor. So what you gonna say, huh? Well, that I'm too aggressive when I rap, like it's absurd. If you bring that up, it's just because you're jealous of the man I am. You aren't that you wish you were. See what I bring to this event? Whoa, motherfucker, see my energy's awesome. You can't match that for a millisecond. Better get walking. The fact you thought I'd lose to a bitch like you, I find very insulting. But if you ever man up and you ever get ballsy, instead of applauding, I'ma slowly take away your ability to walk like you got cerebral palsy. Yeah, done.
Get good up. Second on Jack, Scary.
Alright. I'm sure there's plenty of you here today that know Zach personally. Just know I'm not doing this battle for myself, I'm doing it for the scene. Because you're right, I do rate you, Zach. You're one of the better guys I've seen, but this match won't be a victory by default like your last one has been. When people hear me rap, it's, oh damn, kid goes hard. When people hear you rap, it's, oh, he's so close, yet so far. I could cause you more harm on a car than a bad sturdy bar. My uppercut'd land you on a silica in Denmark. There's few cats kicking it around this scene I couldn't outright. King it hard, but I'm a man on the outside. When I step in this ring, if I feel a bad vibe, mouths getting socked around here like I was mankind.
Nice.
He might say, Jack, there's nothing scary about you. And he usually followed that up with a line about how he got my girl's mouth full. Spit that shit, you spastic, you winning's looking doubtful, like you ain't afraid to die, which is big, cause you're about to. You gonna take this L to Jack, son? That's no Samuel. About to get eaten alive, no Hannibal or cannibal. If this was battle rap for dummies, you'd have wrote the fucking manual. So now I gotta take the mama's boy to school. No, Emmanuel. Sturdy causes harm on a car. Spastic. I'm Azkaban if you look at bars. Magic. I'm in bikini bottoms looking like a star. Patrick. Taking out 3 rappers in a row. Hat-trick.
Give it up.
So he said he was bringing his family along today and told me not to mention him. Faggot, how about you try and make me? I'll tell you to your face right now that your mother is a nice lady. But you, gay as AIDS, you couldn't ever be a man, never. You look like most of your ancestors have been transgenders. I mean, he's got an Adam's apple, but a feminine physique. I bet his hormones are a raging mess. He's like a caterpillar in a cocoon, the way that he just really want to change in sex. Now that's bars, you ain't got him. You gonna stop me how? At my Bendigo in Melbourne, my stomping ground. So what do you think's gonna happen in the top dog's town? And it's a dog-eat-dog. Will someone get me the damn muzzle? It's the big bad wolf up against a Jack Russell. You lack muscle to be part of my clan. Fuck you. See, this my wolf pack. You don't put a foot in that, then this wolf pack rush you. Speaking of wolf packs, stand up where you at. He said he's coming for you after me. But we ain't having that. Not because we say you was a threat, but you ain't got bars and you cannot harm him. But for saying that you will, I'll put my teeth into your throat and shake you round till you stop barking. Have his body stiffer than a victim that be sitting in the morgue, riddled by the crippling effects of rigor mortis. Then I'll mark my territory by getting at my dick and friggin' pissing on your corpse. Shit. Now, in his words, it's a body tag. No, what is it? Toe tag. No, body bag, toe tag, 3 zip, no sweat. You suck dick to get your battle, so you're gonna blow next. And I slept on him major in this battle, but I still reigned supreme. You thought my bars were alright, then just wait and see. Cause Codix gonna set up a match between me and Shane. Deuce.
Let's go, give it up.
You're lucky you did that mum bar the way you did, my friend. Or I would have taken your mother out to a nice seafood dinner and then never called her again. Shit. I had a feeling that maybe the fact that... Oh, hang on, sorry. I figured the fact I don't do tracks might have been something he'd say. And I've heard your music with DK and it sure ain't worth a replay. And he's convinced he's about to body me and take away my carcass. Think you a king, cousin, I'm gonna show you who DeMarc is. But let's get something straight. You sticker-covered featherweight. I'm up for a rap battle, but I ain't up for a debate. We need to talk, Zach. I could help you be great. Take a second and listen to these rhymes for Pete's sake. Cause I go straight to the angles like a line protractor. About to put Zach back in line like a chiropractor. I had a feeling the presence of the man standing next to me would add to this battle and its actual chemistry. The event and in the end, my total legacy, the footage they'll get to see in its artistic integrity, but that's long term. Right now, I'm just at the first step, you see. So don't take that as a compliment, Zach. To say it plainly, you make your mama jokes and sister bars usually that I think are lazy. No Niles Barkley, but boy, I think that makes you crazy. Your forecast says you're last, your skies are looking crazy. You've got 99 problems and at the minute they're all Jay-Z. I understand this art form. It's for me in this exchange of words. I score points when the punchline's hit and they all go berserk. You can say my shit's plain and simple, but it works. I just get to the point with these lines like I was using drug terms. Being able to pick who you battle sure does have its perks. Porcupine and an employment line. Prick was always going to get this work.
Give it up for that battle! Go to the judges.
Let's get a bit.
What up? It's Mason down here in Warrnambool. Just watched the last battle, I think, of this Amped Up event. It was Jack SCAREY and Zack Schmidt. They were both really good. Honestly, I reckon Zack probably edged it in all three. He's, like, as he pointed out, he had some pretty high level bars. And yeah, I guess Jack's stuff was good. His concepts and his angles were really good. I think there's an art in delivery of your bars and that, so the audience really relates to them. I think if you worked on that a little bit, it would have been almost hard to judge, but because of Zack's ability to drop those bars and get the big reactions to that, I'll give it to him in 3. Peace.
Osborne, we just watched Zack Schmidt and Jack SCAREY. It was a really hard battle to judge, man. I'm going to have to edge it a little bit in the first to Zack. He came out swinging, man, got his energy up, and he did it great. Jack was great as well, but I think he didn't quite match that. Now the second round, I felt that there was a particular bar that Zack said that kind of flipped on something that was said in the first round, and it was about going after Stannard, and I really love that personally. The second, Jack was great, but he also said a lot of things that weren't quite relevant because Zack didn't end up talking about those things, so I think that took away from him a little bit. I felt Jack took the last round though, so I'm going to have to give it to Zack in the first 2.
So we just watched the battle between Jack SCAREY and Zack Schmidt. Both of them had pretty relative content. I feel Jack brought the crowd into it a bit more in the first. Zack took the second pretty comfortably, I thought. And then I think, personally, Jack might have edged the third. Both had a bit of a choke, but I'm going to give it to Jack 2-1.